Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As usual, my name is Ike, and the channel name is Isaac Derry. Um, Guys, today is another blessed day Almighty Lord has given to us, and I think we have to rejoice. And guys, I thank you guys for always been supporting the hustle. I think the hustle is real, and without you guys, I'm nobody, and without you guys, I wouldn't have gotten to where I am. I would say that the all good Almighty Lord richly bless you guys and everything that you are putting into it. I think I'm much grateful from day one. Today I'm going to give you guys a very important financial tip. I think today's topic is don't borrow to start up a business. Don't borrow to start up a business. I think this is not common. This is not something new that you've heard it. You know, it's something that people, a lot of financial experts has been talking about it. Most financial experts has been be making noise of this. That a lot of people sometimes you see people are not ready to do certain things, and you say, this person just left and he didn't wake up. Depression, a whole lot of thinking in the name of borrowing. You know, certain decisions are there that you would want to take, but because of borrowing, it wouldn't even occur to you, and you will never do it. And I don't think it's good, and we don't need to actually support it. So, most people, there is a saying, Africa here, the mouth that is used to borrow is not the same mouth that is used to pay. The amount that is used to borrowed is not the same amount that is used to pay. So you can just think about it. Sometimes you'll be thinking that, okay, when I borrow this sum of money, I would be able to use it to do this set of job or this set of this. And at the end of the period, with your own analogy, I would be able to accrue such interest, or I would be able to accrue such amount. And so when I get it, I will be able to use it to repay it back again. And because of future uncertainties, anything can happen on the way. And due to that, it destroys the trust that you guys have exhibited between each of you and the institution, or you and your friend. So borrowing to start up a business, I just don't subscribe to that. At least if you be able to start your business with your own funding, or the savings that the little savings that you've made. I think that is when you go and borrow. You see, when the business is an existing business, that is when you go and borrow, no one will have problem with you. But if it's not an existing business and then you are going to borrow, after borrowing the money, now that you're going to start everything from the scratch, probably the estimation may be you are using it to go and buy some products and then be selling it. But bear in mind that the product cannot sell itself just like that. At least the same money you use it to buy food for yourself, the same money you use it to buy clothes for yourself, the same money you use it to buy the structure, the woods, and everything, the roofing. You need to think about beyond the beyond the table. You have to know that no, it's not as the way you are seeing it. You need to sit down and do critical analysis. Probably when you were going for it, your mind is that after getting the money, I'll use to buy this a set of amount of products, and I'll go and sell it, and I'll get this set an amount. But you need to know that the product cannot just sell itself. Even if you do an internet thing, right? Still you need to buy data. You need to buy phone. You need to do a whole lot of things that would, I mean, help, and then you get to where you want to get to. So all those expenses would come in, and they're all overheads. You never plan of it, and they're all unforeseeable challenges. But if you have an established firm already, or company, or side small business, and you are going to use this money to just improve or push it up, I think that one is better. But you going to borrow to start up a business from the scratch, I don't think it is good. You finally put yourself into danger. You finally bring mistrust between you and then the person who would even go as a guarantor or something, because when you get it, you'll be able to pay, or when you get the money, you're willing to pay. But you need to know that sometimes some certain challenges will not prevent you. And know that the money you are going for attract an interest. And that is another funny part. Because the profit that you make, where are you going to use the profit for? Because you are paying the people. When you get the money, you are going to pay the institution and then pay the profit, sometimes 10%, sometimes 15%, sometimes 20% to an extent. It varies depending on the institution. Sorry, and so therefore, you need to think about it very well. You need to think through it. That no, so it means that all the effort that I'm going to make all these monies and then the profit, I'm going to use the profit to pay for the interest. When you borrow money and then you make profit, by God's grace, you're able to make profit. You use the profit rather to pay for the interest. So at the end of it, you come back to square one. But when you have something down, and you know that at the end of the day, this is the money that I'm having. So this is the set amount that I'm having as a startup capital. I think that you will not find yourself into trouble. So I don't subscribe to the fact that borrow money to start up a business. Borrowing is good. I won't say it's not good. Yes, it's good. Financial experts will tell you when you're having your business ready and you borrow, I think it's very, very good. But to an extent of you not having anything, now that you are going to start the business and you start borrowing, I think that you put yourself into a deep hot water that you cannot come out from. And with that, that is when indecisions to start. You start to make unnecessary decisions. Like try to look for where you will make some money, where you make. And know that when you go and borrow money to, it comes with a stipulated period. It doesn't. You then doesn't go for the money. You just give yourself any time that you pay. No, there's a payment plan for it, and with the interest too as well. So in as much as you are able to pay all the money, know that there's an interest, and then you pay with the interest all. And for all you know, by the time you finish paying, nothing is on the table again. So with borrowing to start up business, I don't think it's good. And this advice goes to everyone. With startups, I don't think borrowing is the way. Even if it's borrowing and then the interest is very less, fine. But still, it's not because you are now a new entrant and you don't know what you are going to. It comes with a lot of insecurities and then a lot of future circumstances. You may not know what you are going to face over there. You see, so going for the money, at least if it is your own money or family or relative or something, and this is not borrowing. This is money that you are just using it to trade. At the end of it, you give all my money back to me. That one is fine. But going to institutions and borrow money or someone that you don't know and borrow the money from, and then the person add interest to it, I think it always creates a problem. Most people are not talking to each other because of borrowing. Most friends are not talking to each other because of borrowing. At the end of the day, because you use a sweet mouth to go for the loan. Most best friends are not talking to each other because of borrowing. Why? Because you called me, for instance, my friend called me, then I'll go and do guarantee. I'll guarantee for him. And at the end of the day, you couldn't pay the money. Do you think that I'll be happy? Because the institution will call me too. They'll be worrying me, and I'll also have to put pressure on him. That why I just went and guaranteed for you, and at the end of the day, I'm the one that you're calling. But I didn't enjoy even 10% of the money, and even 5 or 1% of the money. I never even saw the money, and I don't know what you use the money for because I knew that you were just going to use it to add up to your business or do your business as a starter. You see, so it destroys the relationship. For instance, if the person couldn't get the money and pay them, now you'll be the one they'll descend on. You have all your details. If they have to report you to the police, they'll report. And I don't think it's good. You will be there, then you'll be arrested. And that the one who went for the money now has run away. And you just went in as a good Samaritan. Now you are arrested. And at the end, do you think you get back to that your friend? I don't think you get back to your friend. So guys, I strongly believe that borrowing and start for a startup is not the option. Just try and then do some small money, small savings, and at the end of the day, you'll be able to save something small for yourself. And then when you save something small for yourself, I think when you use it as a startup, then in a while you go and borrow and then you add up to it, so that when there's an interest generation, you know that you still have your capital there. But when we couldn't pay, and then the institution come for the whole company, now where is the company again? When they come for the company, where are you again? Because you couldn't pay, you couldn't meet the deadline. They gave it to you, you know. So it always cause problems. Okay, so borrowing is not an option as a startup, guys. I think that this topic is very important and highly educative. So let's all take this financial tip and then let's manage it and keep it very well for ourselves. And I think it will help us in a daily out. As young startups, borrowing is not the option. Thank you, guys. Thank you for listening to this video. Shalom, peace be with you. Thank you. Bye bye.